Once upon a time, in a kingdom hidden beyond the misty mountains, there lived a curious little raccoon named Remy. Unlike other raccoons who were mischievous and quick, Remy was fascinated by magic and mysteries. He spent his days sneaking into the grand library of the royal castle, reading dusty spellbooks that no one dared to touch. But one day, he found an ancient scroll sealed with a golden emblem. The words shimmered in the candlelight. "Do not read aloud." 2. Remy's heart pounded. The warning only made him more curious. He whispered the first words of the spell, and suddenly, a swirl of golden mist surrounded him. The walls of the library vanished, and he found himself in a dark, eerie forest. The trees whispered in hushed tones, and glowing eyes peered from the shadows. He had awakened something powerful. 3. "Who dares disturb the forbidden forest?" boomed a deep voice. From the shadows emerged a towering owl with shimmering silver feathers. "Eldrin, the guardian of lost spells. You have spoken the words of an ancient curse. Now, you must break it before the sun sets, or you will be trapped here forever." For panic surged through Remy. "How do I break the curse?" he asked, his voice trembling. Eldrin's golden eyes gleamed. "Find the lost starflower hidden deep within this forest. Only its petals can undo the spell. But beware, the forest will test your heart." 5. Remy ran through the winding paths, the trees shifting like living creatures. Suddenly, a bridge of vines appeared before him, leading over a roaring river. As he stepped onto it, the vines began to wither. He had to move fast, but halfway across he spotted a tiny bird tangled in the vines. If he stopped to help, he might fall. If he ran, the bird would perish. 6. Remy closed his eyes and took a deep breath. "No magic is greater than kindness," he whispered. He carefully freed the bird, and as he did, the vines glowed, strengthening beneath his paws. The bird chirped and flew ahead, leading him through the dark maze of trees toward a hidden grove. 7. At the heart of the grove stood the starflower, glowing like the moon. But as Remy reached out, the ground beneath him cracked. A dark mist rose, forming the shape of a monstrous wolf with glowing red eyes. "The flower belongs to me," it growled. 8. Remy felt fear grip his heart, but he remembered the lesson the forest had taught him. "No darkness can withstand kindness," he said, stepping forward with open paws. The wolf hesitated. The bird he had saved earlier swooped down, and golden light spread from its wings. The wolf howled and faded into the mist. 9. Remy plucked the starflower and whispered the final words of the spell. The forest shimmered, and in a blink he was back in the castle library. Eldrin's voice echoed in his mind. "You have learned the greatest magic of all, not power, but kindness." 10. From that day forward, Remy became a protector of lost magic, using his heart and wisdom to help others. And so, the curious little raccoon proved that true strength lies not in spells, but in the goodness we choose to share.